Okay, just so you know, I hate openings, so I'm just gonna start this thing. Pacman time! Anyway, once again, I know that you know how Pac-Man works, but for those who have never heard of it, Pac-Man is pretty simple. Basically, ghost bad, pellet good, big pellet equal big good, and to win, you just eat 'em all. Easy, right? Well, trust me, it really isn't. But let's go step by step, starting with meat. So, if you Google AI to beat Pac-Man, you're gonna see that a lot of people use the logic called NEAT. But I don't really like that, because you see, the way NEAT worked to train a neural network, it's pretty slow, as it's not only trying to win like a human would, but it actually has to learn how to do basic stuff, like walk from point to point or even not run into a ghost. And to be fair, it's actually pretty cool that it's able to learn from zero. But the way I see things, if I train an eye on something, I want it to be better than me almost instantly. I don't really like wasting time waiting for it to get to my level. But let's stop with the boring stuff. I'm just going to show you what I mean by showing you how long it takes for NEAT to win on a board with no ghosts at all. As you can see, it takes ages just to learn the most basic mechanics to win without ghosts, and honestly, I don't have the patience for that, so we're just gonna throw this away. Instead, as I was searching for different ways to train an agent, I found out something called hybrid reward architecture. Now, if we ignore the setup process of this logic, it's actually pretty fast and way better at playing in the long run. Because instead of learning how to play from scratch, the way HRA works is by mixing different agents all specialized in a single task and combine their output to maximize the score. But as I said, that's true only if we ignore the setup. Because if we add up the time needed to train the various agents and the time needed for the mastermind to use them efficiently, then it's even slower than neat. And I can't let my PC run for a month only on the hope of it working, so I threw this away too. And that brings us to the logic I ended up using to train my agent. And that's my own logic, born by mixing the good part of both neat and hybrid reward, but also by looking at how a human brain learns to play. As you see, despite what the world is showing recently, the human mind, it's actually extremely smart, as it's not only able to learn new patterns and confront them with its previous knowledge to form new connections, but it also comes packed with tons of previous knowledge that we keep using every time. So yeah, that's just what I did. I wrote a script to create 6 different neural networks, one for each ghost, one for the pellets, and one for the power pellets. Each network will then look at the map and use its own logic to calculate a danger value. Then, we mesh up all the values to create a danger map. That way we can simply let Pac-Man go from tile to tile based on their value, and that's it. Now, it's honestly a little more complicated than that, but I just don't want to give long, boring explanations, so as always, I'm just going to put here some data and leave you with the full run of my network so you can look how it works. Okay, bye! Now, like I did for Snake, I'm also going to put this code on GitHub, but this time, I'm going to do it after I get 5 comments on this video. I don't have a specific reason, just write random shit. Yep, that's it. I'm going to go now. Have a good day.